champagne, pop. It's my house, come on, turn it up. Hear a knock on the door and the night begins. Cause we've done this before, so you come on in. Make yourself at my home, tell me where you've been. Pour yourself something cold, baby, cheers to this. Sometimes you gotta stay in, and you know where I live. Yeah, you know what we is. Sometimes you gotta stay in. Welcome to my house, baby, take control now. We can't even slow down. We don't have to go a while. Welcome to my house. Play that music too loud. Show me what you do now. We don't have to go a while. Welcome to my house. Welcome to my house. Morning comes and you know that you wanna stay. Close the blinds, let's pretend that the time has changed. Keep our clothes on the floor, open up champagne. Let's continue tonight, come on, celebrate. That's how we do. Sometimes you gotta stay in, and you know where I live. Yeah, you know what we is. Sometimes you gotta stay in. Welcome to my house, baby, take control now. We can't even slow down. We don't have to go a while. Welcome to my house. Play that music too loud. Show me what you do now. We don't have to go a while. Welcome to my house. Welcome to my house. Welcome to my duck off the crib, the spot, the pad. But my house is your house if you throwing it back. Excuse me if my home training is sad. Soon as these happy faces land, you can run with the cash. Home run, slam dunk, touchdown pass. Mi casa es tu casa, so it ain't no holding back. Another shot of vodka, you know what's in my glass. It's my house, just relax. Welcome to my house, baby, take control now. We can't even slow down. We don't have to go a while. Welcome to my house. Play that music too loud. Show me what you do now.
Good evening.
Don't have to go a while.
Not bad.
Welcome to my house. You heard me? We ain't gotta go out, 'cause what? Welcome to my house. It's my house.
Hey, I don't stream, so I am patient, and that's why I said I'm here. Am I going to feel there and to the Discord, to the streamer channels? Or are you going to open it a private?
Come on, turn it up. Hear a knock on the door and the night begins. 'Cause we've done this before.
Well, it's the night before the 4th of July. Everybody's getting ready for parties.
Make yourself at my home, tell me where you've been.
Yeah,
Pour
I
yourself something cold, baby, cheers to
I understand.
and you know where I live. Yeah, you know what we is.
And I don't know if there's any newbies that are floating around paying attention to LFG channel or not. Yeah, but I'm talking about anyone that has joined the Discord channel in the last 2 days probably haven't seen it or have scrolled down far. Like I said, just today, if I remember right, I think there are up to 8 or 9 that have joined today alone.
Oh, wow. Wow. Oh, well. And a lot of that is because of them doing the 21% discount even on the game.
Yeah, let's see here. Since 7 a.m., there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 since 7 a.m. this morning. and there's a couple that are between 7 a.m. and midnight.
There's a couple bug reports that I just kind of like want to slap up this.
Yep,
up the
no
side of the
problem.
head.
No, take your time. I understand you just got home. That's why I said I'm here whenever you're ready to go. Just so.
Yeah, I'm making the lobby now.
Not a problem.
Yeah, it's people that don't want to read the change log and they're like posting up whatever.
The same errors that have already been reported.
All right, room's up.
No password.
No password.
Yeah.
All right, what do you want? You want ground? You want tower?
It doesn't really matter to me. I don't know what kind of how loaded you have the schedule, so I don't know.
It's based. I think there's like 2,000 flights amongst 24 hours, so it's not that bad.
Okay, it doesn't matter to me. Whichever you would rather stick me on. I just want to make sure that once you decide where I'm going, so I know how I want to do stuff, or make sure I'm doing stuff the way it's going to be acceptable.
The one error that I was running into with this schedule last night, I was testing it out and stuff, is that you're gonna have to watch your planes, even on 5 nautical miles, because you'll get dinged with the errors because you'll have Embraer 170s followed by like a Boeing 730 or 740 that will just like catch up with them in like the last 5 nautical miles, and you'll get dinged for runway incursions.
Well, you could I could fix that by just shifting it from 5 nautical miles up to 10 7.
Yeah, that's probably what I'm gonna have to end up doing.
I normally play when I'm playing by myself. I put it at 10. That gives me more time to get them off the runway. Because the last time I played multiplayer with somebody, I was taking them off the runway, clearing them for takeoffs, and I was clearing them as a plane was coming in, and they were two almost side by side, one coming in on one runway and one going out on the other one.
Gotcha. I mean, I'm gonna do whatever. So, you are my viewer, you are my guest, so you get first picks.
Which one do I want? I'll go tower.
Woo! Hi. Oh, my neighbors are shooting off fireworks. I was like wondering why my cat just jumped up into my lap.
Daddy, there's loud noises outside.
Yep. You okay, Maya? You okay, babies? Poor thing.
Stay right where you're at. You're safe. No one's gonna hurt you while you're in my lap.
Yep. Ready up when you're ready.
Sorry, forgot to hit ready.
You good. You good. I'm good with it too, so we good.
Well, I started running the schedule when I got the game. I started running, like I said, I started at 60% load from 6 a.m. to 6 a.m. So I did the entire schedule at 60%. When I got back to 6 a.m., I bumped it to 70. Did the schedule again. Went to 80%. Where I'm getting issues is last night I got dinged or yesterday I did I do 1 hour stints because my schedule doesn't normally allow me to more than an hour.
Yeah.
I had a Spirit Wings pop up, waited for him to call in, never heard him call in, gave him clearance, pushback and whatnot, never acknowledged it. Never acknowledged it.
Yeah, that's
Gave him the command on the keyboard. Never acknowledged it.
Yeah, That's
and they
enough
dinged
bug.
me for a fatal error for
Mishandled.
unhandled aircraft.
Yeah.
And I'm thinking after I tried the keyboard and they didn't acknowledge it, I should have just deleted them.
Yep. Because you're
But
gonna
I
get
I
that
did a
negative
stint
100 regardless.
I did a stint then an hour later in the I think I'm up to like I did the 9 to 10 in the morning at 100% with METAR live weather because each one I've done a different
Oh,
weather.
nice.
One is all sunny, one was all cloudy, one was rainy. This one I'm doing at 100% on METAR. So
Yeah.
I'm I'm being variable with weather and whatnot. But I did an hour stint. I had 27 takeoffs and 23 landings in an hour,
Ah.
and no issues like that. But somebody says you really overthink this, don't you? I said no. It's about understanding. I played with somebody that had just gotten and was wanted to do multiplayer, and I said you have a choice what you want to do. So I let them do what they wanted to do. I let them host and whatnot. So I said, this is how I run this airport when I'm by myself. And I said, I have aircraft that are going to the south terminals and landing on 24 right, I said, I'll bring them across Echo to Papa and I'll hold them at Charlie.
Yeah. So basically, you and I kind of do the same thing.
If they come out of the maintenance terminals to the west of Papa, I bring them down Charlie and send them up November to Echo and take them out on 24 left.
I'm just trying to get set up over here. Get everything set up.
Yeah, I'm opening my second window here right now.
I got the what you call it up on my secondary window. The T3 assistant. So if you need any
Oh,
kind of call signs or whatever, you can just ask me.
I printed out a copy that somebody posted on the chat. I printed it out and I have it printed out here so I can look it up.
So you want 10 nautical miles?
Yeah, I would go 10 nautical miles, especially if you have an issue with aircraft catching up.
Okay, so I guess we are definitely running the 2.4 and 2.5s.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, I'm just looking at the METAR data.
yeah. I found when I do my second monitor, if I'm doing just the one monitor, I have to be a lot more conscientious about flipping. But when I set up my second monitor, I put strips down and then deep right so I can only see the pending arrivals and pending departures. So I can see what's coming in and what's going.
That's smart.
And then I put deep right over top of it so I can see what I've cleared. And as soon as I clear it, I shift it and I can't see it anymore. But I can see the deep right so I know what's inbound and what's
There you go. All right, just let me know when you're ready and everything, and I'll
okay.
start the game up.
Give me a second here.
Yep, yep. You good?
Hey, Isla, why are you wearing your underwear like that?
You don't remember what you did last night?
What do you mean, what we did last night? Oh! Yeah,
That's why.
okay, never mind. Why are you wearing your underwear?
You okay, Maya?
So, do you have cargo and turned off to 24 right and bring cargo in only on the 25 left, or you're gonna have them coming?
It's whatever way you want to do since your tower.
I would recommend cargo only come in on 25 left because most of them, because if they're going to Bravo or Echo 15 area, then you can send them, bring them down Quebec. I can bring them down Quebec and bring them across
Okay.
and run them Bravo Alpha Alpha.
Yeah, I got no GAs, so there's no GAs in this schedule,
Okay.
so you don't have to worry about that.
Yeah, friendly's a pain in the butt a lot of the time.
Oh, so I'm not the only one that has the problem with friendly. Gotcha.
Well, sometimes he responds and he does exactly what you want, and then other times you can't get him to respond to you, or he kind of freezes and sticks. But yeah, I normally bring him across Alpha Alpha Echo to Papa, and I tell him to hold at Charlie, and then I normally then bring him down Charlie to the terminals, unless they're going beyond Charlie 6. Then I'll bring him down to Bravo and bring him across, and then take him up Charlie 5 and let him go to wherever they're going there. I don't know if that's how you do it or not.
Basically, when I get them off of 25 left, if they're in the south terminals, I just basically just tell them to taxi to the terminal and let the
I know.
route make sure that the route's at least going up Charlie.
Yeah, well, I normally take them off 25 left, and if they're going to the north terminals, I'll bring them down to Lima and take them across Lima. And I normally hold them at Delta to make sure the taxiways are clear, and then
Basically, what I do with like Lima Kilo Papa November and even Alpha Alpha. So like Alpha Alpha will be like southbound to 25 right.
yeah, if you have any,
Papa November, same thing. It's southbound to 25 right. And then I make Lima Kilo northbound just in case if I do have any flights off of 25 left.
yeah, what I normally do is I keep Alpha Alpha from Quebec to Alpha Alpha. Bravo is east to west. From Quebec, Bravo is west to east.
Yep.
And then that, because if you get one that's on 24 right, it's got to go down to Alpha. I just bring them down Alpha Alpha across Bravo to Quebec, and then bring them across Quebec.
Yep.
But Echo needs to go.
Okay.
Quebec needs to stay west to east. And the only time I break that rule is if I get like a Learjet that comes in and comes down there beyond Echo 10.
We shouldn't have that issue, to be honest.
Exec jet likes to come in and they come down there, and if you use and I try to keep Kilo open and use Lima as my south to north, and I use November as my south to north,